Welcome, everyone, to Couch Co-op. I am one of your hosts, Zoraxus, also known as Dave, and here I have the deranged Spaniard himself, Michael.
Ah ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Today we'll be
What do
talking.
you want me to say?
This week we'll be talking about DLC, whether or not it's good for business, bad for business, whether or not you like it or not. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a matter of opinion, but we're gonna discuss it for a little bit.
Horse shit.
It's horse shit. So
Not fucking horse armor. Horse shit.
So with that being said, let's start it up, Mike.
All right.
What do you think? Yay or nay? DLC? What's up?
It all depends, man. If it's done well, I'll give you a perfect example of DLC that's done well.
Okay.
Mario Kart 8 for the fucking Wii U.
All right. So what exactly? Now when you say it's done well, like what
Okay.
categorizes it being done well?
All right. Don't quote me on the price. I mean, yeah, sure, I can fucking Google search it and I can tell you exactly how much it costs. But I think for about $12 to $13, it was pretty
Okay.
fucking cheap. You ended up getting additional racing characters,
Okay.
like fucking Link from The Legend of Zelda.
Mhm.
You can fucking pick him. You get his bike, which is like this Triforce looking fucking bike that was pretty cool, and then you get extra tracks. So I think it was maybe like 8 tracks.
So was Link the only character that you got in this
Oh
DLC?
no! And there was a bunch of other characters. The guy, the fucking Animal Crossing, the character
Yeah.
that you play,
Mhm.
male and a female version, and a couple other characters. But I guess that's my point, is the fact that Nintendo gave you so much fucking. They gave you like 8 tracks, several characters, and all sorts of stuff, and the music that comes with those tracks, and it was like for $12, Dave. 12 fucking bucks, man. $12 in Battlefield or COD gets you like recycled maps. That's garbage.
Okay.
Don't sell me fucking maps that I already fucking played and you just sprinkle HD textures on them and say, well, here you go. Here's 3 maps. Give me 15 bucks. That's
Okay.
not cool.
Okay, so now I agree that there's some DLC that it's ridiculous. One of the games that I absolutely think the DLC is just piss poor is Evolve. I'm not a fan of it. I think it has way too much DLC. Like I think it was like somebody posted an article online. I forget where it was at, but it was like almost over $200 worth of downloadable content. Like it was something absurd.
Wow.
When I think of downloadable content, I think of a complete and total standalone expansion for your game. I feel like today's business model when it comes to downloadable content is to release a partially finished game
Okay.
and then charge your consumer more to actually get the complete experience.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I just and it sucks because we've got gamers that actually sit here and accept this. One
And
of
they
the
should all be lined up and fucking shot. And that's how the problem goes away.
it sucks because me as a gamer, I'm not a big fan of certain forms of downloadable content. I'm not. I can't even sit here and bullshit about it. It's just one of those things where I feel like if you're gonna give me a downloadable content, don't half-ass it. One of my gripes is the Arkham series. They give you challenge maps. They give you a lot of them. And what was it? Arkham City. They give you a whole mess of challenge maps, and they gave you, what was that, like a 30-minute expansion with what the hell was that?
As a pre-order bonus?
No. It was one of those. It was with the season pass or whatever.
Okay.
They gave you you got to play as Robin, and you got to deal with what happens after the events of spoiler alert, of Joker dying.
Well, I haven't played the game, but I kind of figured he died at the beginning of Batman Arkham Knight.
Well,
when I
yeah, but you
hit
know what I
X
mean.
and I lit that motherfucker on fire.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like it was a cheap shot. You know what I mean? Like, you made me pay. I think it was, what was it at the time? I think it was like 10 or 15 bucks for this expansion, and it was a 30-minute fucking ride. I was like, oh, that's it?
You can't. All right, so for those out there that are watching this that don't fucking know, me and you are about the same age.
Yes.
So we grew up fucking playing goddamn Nintendo, Genesis, Super Nintendo, and so forth and so forth.
Hmm.
And at the same time, we both gamed on computers.
Yes.
And one of the biggest advantages in my mind about PC gaming was expansion packs. That I can go out and buy a game like come to mind, Command and Conquer. And
Yes.
I pay $50 and I get my fucking $50 worth, and not only do I get value from it, but even now there was modders and they build levels. And
Yes, there was a community around it. Yes.
yeah, so now I'm getting fucking more free content, and the publishers are fucking cool with it. They're just like, who cares? People are still playing our game. We're still fucking relevant.
Yep.
And that was good for them. So then they would release an expansion pack, and these expansion packs used to cost like what, maybe $30,
Yeah.
and you'd basically get another fucking game. Like,
Yes.
just about as much content as you got with the original game, you got more.
Yes, you did.
And now we don't have that. I think the only company that does something like that is, I guess you could say, Blizzard with the StarCraft 2 series.
Yes, they do.
That's
You're absolutely
it.
right. Yes.
Nobody else does that shit.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I'm guilty of, like being a huge fan of Blizzard's work. I think Blizzard is one of the few companies that still gets what it means to actually give you a full experience that's an expansion.
Because they want to earn
of...
your money and your trust.
Yes.
Then they will get money with another game. But these motherfuckers are taking a $60 game, chopping it up into like a pizza, and they're delivering it to you, and they're giving you fucking half the pizza and saying, here you go, $20.
Yeah,
and you open it and you're looking at it going, well, wait a minute, where's the other 4 slices? Don't worry about it, dude. You got a season pass.
You got a season pass.
$30 will buy you 2 more slices, and then there will be another season pass, and you can get the other 2 slices later. How does that sound?
I gotta say,
motherfucker, that's $120. That doesn't sound good.
When you put it that way, I gotta say, like, you're not really selling me on this DLC stuff.
It's bullshit, Dave. And what kills me is no matter how many people say it's bullshit, outside of people like us just fucking putting up a video on YouTube, you have people like Kotaku, Destructoid, IGN, all those motherfuckers, and they're telling people, don't pre-order games, don't buy DLC, don't do this, don't do that. And people just whip out their fucking wallets anyway, and they just go, well, whatever.
Yeah, man.
And
again,
granted, it's your money. You can do whatever the fuck you want with your money. But by the vast majority doing that, they fuck it up for everybody else.
I agree.
I've never bought a season pass, ever. And
unfortunately, I'm guilty of that, but it was for Battlefield 4. You know what I mean? Like I said, for me, this is me personally, I just felt like it delivered a unique experience.
Okay.
When I played Battlefield 3, you got all of your maps, you got a bunch of content, a bunch of guns, but then their expansions felt like their own separate, unique experiences. You know what I mean? They were themed around certain things like Second Assault or what's some of the other ones? I forget off the top of my head, but it was you got guns, you got
So it wasn't just maps.
No, it was not just maps.
Guns and vehicles and maybe play modes. And
exactly. Like
okay,
I just felt like they gave you more for your money.
Then I can't argue with somebody supporting something like that. If you're getting enough content for that price, then go for it. But if
I still think $50 is too steep though.
Oh wow, yeah, that's another game.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, granted, I did play Battlefield 3 for a little over 2 years, even when Battlefield 4 came out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was still playing Battlefield 3 just because the experience was it just felt like that much more unique.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? Like, in retrospect, I still think that $50 is way too much money to shell over for a season pass.
Yeah.
And, one of the guilty people that...
when you pay it up front and you don't know what the fuck you're getting at all.
Yeah, that is actually very, very true. Now, the thing that pisses me off about it is the fact that, first of all, they sucker you into these season passes. Buy it now, season pass, they're going to have a whole mess of content. But once the season pass is over, they re-release the game with everything included into it at a much cheaper price.
And it's funny how every game is the game of the year. How the fuck do we have 15 damn games being game of the year?
Yeah, exactly.
How? Like, like I remember, I think Dead Island released a game of the year. Who in their right mind ever said that fucking that game was fucking game of the year, even a nominee or a contender? But everybody does it, man.
It sucks,
Yeah.
man. It sucks because at the end of the day, it's our fault.
Yeah.
We continue to support this particular type of habit, and
Mhm.
it's shit. Like I hate the pay to win models where they give you microtransactions for you to like be able to get all the special cool stuff or items
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. That shit pisses me off. It's just this trend that feels like it's never gonna go away. And the most guilty party of it all, I'd have to say, is like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And again, if you play Call of Duty, if you enjoy Call of Duty, more power to you. It's just me voicing my own personal opinion on the matter. I just feel like when you buy Call of Duty's Season Pass, you're essentially just getting the same rehashed bullshit that is not worth the $50.
Mhm.
And the more people support it, the more they're going to keep doing it. It's Call of Duty just really needs to come up with something new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just stop making yearly Call of Duties. I get the fact that they're gonna sit there and they're gonna defend it by saying, "Well, we're not making yearly Call of Duties. It's
They
three
are.
different companies making
Whatever.
3 different games." It's like,
I don't
look,
give a shit.
don't spit on my cupcake and call it frosting because you're making Call of Duties every fucking year.
Yeah,
You know-
for all I know, you fucking have a bunch of monkeys fucking in a room punching fucking code to come up with DLC. And what? Whatever. It's all the same, man. It's Call of Duty. It's a brand, and no matter how many fucking developers you have attached to it, releasing a different type of Call of Duty game every year, it's still every year. I mean, whatever.
So
But-
if you could pick a game right now where you would say that the DLC, aside from the Mario Kart, the DLC was worth it, what other game would you say had a DLC where you actually were like, okay, you know what, yes, I'll go for it?
Fuck. I'm gonna go with Oblivion, because
The
Oblivion.
Elder Scrolls?
Yeah.
I got you.
Not the horse armor. Not
So,
that.
wait,
that.
now
But they had an expansion, like a no shit expansion. I remember what it was called. It was Isles of the something. And I'm sure we could put like a little caption.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Wasn't it like Lost
30
Isles?
bucks?
The Lost Isles
I
or
think
something like that?
something.
It was
It was
something.
like $30, and it was an expansion. So I thought that was worth it.
So now, I love the Elder Scrolls series, but I don't remember. I don't believe that was ever an actual season pass type deal.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I know that they usually do several.
They sold it as an expansion. Like I even think it came out on a disc too. Like
yes, they
people,
yes.
People were renting it from fucking Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, taking it home, installing it,
Oh my
taking
God,
back the fucking game,
Blockbuster.
and it would still work because all you needed
Blockbuster.
was Oblivion in
Yeah.
the disc drive. You didn't need that other fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Jesus Christ. Wow, we're getting old.
Yeah, we are. But now I want to bring it to something current. I'm looking at Kotaku right now, and they've got an article on Street Fighter V, and Capcom is saying that it's going to be a constantly evolving fighting game, which to me almost sounds like Evolve. So I hope that that's not what they're turning fucking Street Fighter V into.
Now, when you say constantly evolving, what exactly do you mean?
I don't fucking know.
So
I mean-
they don't have
But
any.
okay, they do. They put out information, and they basically said, "Hey, look, from what I'm reading, it sounds like everything is going to be on the disc,
Okay.
and you can unlock, character stages." So I'm picturing right now. I'm picturing Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how you were able to go into that shop, spend fucking currency, and you'd buy fighters and also costumes and stages and things like that. So
Okay.
that's what I'm picturing. That's the way it appears to be described to me. However, for those that don't have the time, patience, or skill, Capcom is allowing you to go in there and buy the shit. Via, I guess, microtransactions.
So basically there is a in-game currency
Yeah.
that they use when they're fighting opponents. So basically they earn fight money, and
I'm
then
assuming.
There's also real money purchases.
Yes.
But they're both for the exact same thing.
Yes, for the exact same content. But that's how the press release or how this article reads. It could change between now and then. But to me, it also, like you mentioned, Evolve. And Evolve, to me, wasn't even a fucking game. It was its own fucking money-making platform. kind of like Disney Infinity. Uh, I guess what's that Spiral fucking game?
Oh, Skylanders.
Skylanders,
Skylanders, yes.
where you buy a game and here's this content, but if you want more,
You have to
we
unlock
got
the other
we
one.
got these little toys for you. Like you don't
Yeah.
have to buy them. By no means, you don't have to buy them. However,
If you want the
wanna
full
enjoy-
experience,
exactly. Like, wait, what do you mean the full experience? Like, I should be getting the full experience when I bought the game for $60. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait to see how this plays out because I mean I love Street Fighter just as much as you do.
yeah.
And I'm probably gonna buy this game day
Yeah.
one. But it kind of just strikes me as odd because, all right, here's what I foresee happening. Everything's going to be on the disc.
Okay.
However, purchasing these things that are locked is probably going to be outrageous. Like, you're going to have to invest a lot of fucking time to purchase. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially if it's like to unlock characters. I feel
yeah, like let's say you want to unlock Akuma. Like, you might have to do a lot of fucking shit to unlock Akuma. However, you can pull out your credit card or a
for a small fee.
Yeah, and we'll more than gladly give you Akuma for $5.
Oh
and
man,
I don't like that. I don't.
You know, I gotta say, I'm inclined to agree with you, man, because it's one of those things where, you know, why are you making me pay so much money? At the end of the day, you're telling me that in order for me to get the full experience that I thought I was paying for, I have to shell out more money.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's I feel like it's a slap in the face to the gamers. You know what I mean? Like to sit here and tolerate that nonsense. Yeah. And I just think that as the consumer, as gamers, what we really need to do is just, you know, take a step back, and just kind of say, you know what? No.
Yeah.
No.
And you can easily do that by not giving them your fucking money.
The thing is, like, I personally am doing that. I haven't bought a Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
I don't agree with the business model that they're doing. I think it's absolutely fucking ridiculous and stupid. So I don't support the game at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't. I was like, no. I don't buy season passes because I think it's absolutely obnoxious. If I have to wait for the full experience, then I'll just sit there and just fucking wait for the Game of the Year edition.
Oh yeah, and it comes out every Christmas.
And it comes out, yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, you know what? I'll do that, and I saved myself money, and I get the full experience. Or you know what? I just won't play the game, and I'll let my friends tell me all about it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Just because it's, come on. Video games used to be about giving you an experience. The moment you plug that sucker in from beginning to end, it was supposed to be its own standalone thing.
Yeah.
And then once you were done, if you wanted more, they could give you more once the full experience was finished.
Yeah.
You know,
via sequel or an
via
expansion
sequel
pack.
or an expansion.
Yeah.
When I think of expansion packs, I think of games like World of Warcraft. They have their own standalone stuff. You play it for an entire year. Then at the end of the year, they announce a new expansion with its own standalone stuff at a cut down price.
Yeah.
You know, so why do you think Blizzard's game has been so damn successful for what, 10 years, over 10 years now?
It's been over a decade.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never played it, but I've known plenty of people that have put in hundreds of thousands of fucking hours.
Yeah, dude.
And they didn't fucking break their bank account.
You know what I'm saying? And granted, in order for you to get the experience, you obviously did have to pay a monthly subscription fee, but that makes sense because the servers don't run themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, so it was one of those things that I thought was they just did it really well in my opinion. But yeah, man, in closing, I gotta say, DLC, if you're gonna do it, guys, you know, developers, if you're gonna watch this, I don't know if you guys are gonna fucking watch it. If you're not gonna watch it, for those of you that are fucking watching it, do me a favor, put your foot down when it comes to downloadable content. Let these guys know that if they're going to give you an experience, make sure that it's a full experience, not some half-ass shit that we got to sit here and pay for, so that this way we can just be like, hey, I got the full experience because I bought the season pass. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Save your money so that this way you can get other cool games instead of feeding these jackasses whatever the hell it is they're fucking giving you.
Yeah, I agree. Make them earn your fucking money. I mean,
yeah, man.
Don't let them fucking give you these false statements about, oh, well, gaming has gotten more fucking expensive, and I got it. Yeah, it might cost more money to fucking make a game, but you already upped the fucking price when the Xbox 360 came out. you said, well, we got to charge $60 for games.
Yeah.
50 wasn't cutting it. Well, now it's $120. Enough is enough. I mean, just stop. Don't fucking support that bullshit. Go support fucking indie developers. Go support fucking developers that aren't fucking people over. Or just buy the base game and that's it. And fucking call it a day. You're not missing out. Half that fucking DLC and the season pass and all that shit is garbage. Batman Arkham Knight is a fucking prime example. Just don't fucking do it. Fuck.
Yeah, I completely agree. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, again, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you want to see more of this particular series, click subscribe, guys. Also, leave us comments. Give us the heads up. Let us know what you think. Let us know what your opinions are in the comment section. Let us know if you guys like it, don't like it, agree with us, don't agree with us. Hell, let us know whatever you want. As long as you guys, give us some feedback, and we'll keep working on these videos.
Dave, where can they find you on social media?
On social media? What are you talking about, man? Listen, you can reach me on Twitter at Zoraxus. You can also hit me up here in my YouTube channel. Also, I'm also in Instagram. Zoraxus also. And I'll leave all of those in the description below. And also, here's my main man, Deranged Spaniard. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, stop doing what you're doing. Go subscribe. He's over here in the featured section.
Subscribe. Or visit my website, www.derangedspaniard.com. Follow me on Twitter at @TheLastSpaniard, because fucking Twitter sucks and they couldn't give me a goddamn extra character. I wasn't going to misspell Deranged Spaniard. Fuck you, Twitter. Fix it. Google Plus is Deranged Spaniard. YouTube is Deranged Spaniard. And Facebook is Deranged Spaniard.
All right, guys. Enjoy. And we will see you next week for more Couch Co-op.
Take care and be safe.